Hello everybody, in this video we're going to take a look at how to defeat the Act 3 boss, the Awakened one, using a silent that is at unlock level 4. The current deck that I have, you can see it's 35 cards right now. Pretty modest size, not big, not large, not small, not tiny, it's just kind of right in the middle. I don't really have any rhyme or reason for the deck. The way that I built the deck was to coincide with the Snecko Eye. I put a lot of high cost cards in there in an effort to use the Snecko Eye to get them to be dropped down to 0 cost. That's really the only rhyme or reason I built. It's not meant to be a poison deck or an assassin deck or really anything. It's just kind of there, and hopefully, planning on some of these rolls to get a 0 cost good card. So with that said, relics in play. Everybody's starting off vulnerable. That's great for me. Gets a good solid open turn up. The Snecko Eye obviously is a big one. Poison, so anytime I apply poison, I apply an extra poison. That works really great with Bouncing Flask. I do get extra energy. I only got one card to choose from when I beat guys though, but I did need the extra energy. If I die, I heal to 50%, so that gives me a little bit of safety net. It's like the fairy in a bottle, only a little bit better. And then if I play 3 attacks, I get 4 block. So right out of the gate, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 cards. We want to make sure that we kill the 2 cultists first while spreading our damage out the best. The goal with this deck and Snecko Eye is to keep cycling through things as fast as possible to get these 3 costs out and get some 0 costs in. Now looking at my initial play here, Violence is obviously going to be a great card, but there's too many card draw here for me to use right now. Same thing with All Out Attack. I want to use this card here, but I don't want to play it too soon because I don't want it to discard something that I don't want to. So we want to be cautious about how we play things. We want to make sure that we play things as optimal as possible. So a good starting play is going to be Poison Stab. I'll put Poison Stab on him because that allows me to do another thing. It allows me to get energy by playing the Sneaky Strike. But in order to do that, I need to discard first. So this prepared card, draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards, is a great play because it opens up the Sneaky Strike then. So Blade Dance is nice and cheap. I want to keep that one. This 3 cost strike, that can be out of here. And then other cards that I want to play. I want to play Bane. I'm going to get 2 back from that, so that's a freebie. Backstab I'll be able to play. The Defend, I'm going to sacrifice a Defend. Okay, so now let's focus on getting these stupid cultists out of here. So we got to start splitting up some damage there. Blade Dance, give me some shivs. Spread that out, 39, 38. Let's put another one here. And then before we get around to spending too much, I do want to play Bane on him because it's a 2-banger. But I have spots open now where I can get these 4 cards here. Alright, so Neutralize, great play on him. More poison on him. Let me just count first. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can't play them all. Backstab is a good damage dealer. Bane is a good damage dealer. And then I can play 1 additional one. So we will play Backstab on him. We will play Poison Stab on him. And then he's only on poison, so Bane is going to be the only good play there. I could maybe do 2 poison strikes, or a poison strike and a regular strike, just to split some damage up on him, but I think we're going to be okay there. So let's put the double damage on the main. Now we can play All Out Attack. And he's got 18. I'll be able to take care of that pretty easily. But overall, it's a great first turn. I'm blocking almost all of his main attack. Good play there. He's got some poison stacking. If we can add on to that, he's going to go down pretty quick, I think. Here we go. Turn 2. We still got some zeros. I love the outmaneuver plus. That's a lot of extra energy. Yes, please. Eviscerate 8 times 3 damage. It's not at random, so that's going to go on him. We want to deal 18 damage on the cultist. And we got, I would love to play this card here because I want the double damage. That's a tough call there. 24 damage versus... You know what? I can sacrifice the damage right now. I can come back around to this one. But I most definitely want the double damage next turn. Just have to have it. Okay, so now I'm taking 9 damage. That's a risk-reward type concept there. I felt like the little bit of damage that I was going to take was worth it in order to get double attack the next turn. And I got all that energy. Alright, so Catalyst on him. I don't have any additional poison. That sucks. We'll triple that up. Cloak and Dagger. This would be 18. Let's see. Yeah, take out him. Predator for a massive 40. 8. Another massive 40. And I will eat the extra little bit of damage here. He got hit hard on that turn. So cultists are gone. Now it's just a horse race. Okay, he's coming at me for 20, and now my hand is full because of all the card draw that I got. Again, the all-out attack. I want to play this at the best possible time. I don't want to discard something that I don't want to discard. Bouncing Flask. Yep, pile it on. Survivor, I can play that and discard Parasite. I can defend. I should have discarded Tactician. That was error on my part. Cloak and Dagger. 2 left, I can defend. Definitely don't need to defend. Strike. All out attack. And didn't even matter with Tactician. So, great overall play there. He's got basically one more turn before he turns into his new form. Alright, now we're getting... Okay, so now we're running into our first rough turn. No extra energy, and a lot of high-cost cards here. There's not really a ton that I can do. I can hope for card draw, or I could play some shivs. He's got 80 health. Strike is going to be good. That's too expensive to play. Poison damage plus blade. Yeah, I think the smart play is to go with Prepared. I can lower his damage and poison him. Bane is out. And unfortunately, Outmaneuver is out. So, neutralize, poison stab one more. He's going to die on the next turn. And it's going to hit me for a little bit. I still got pretty big cushion with the lizard tail. But for this turn here, all I want to check is to see if there's anything that can help me on the next turn, which I don't have any. Card draw will be good. So I'll play one with card draw. I would have liked one with energy draw, but that's okay. So he's dead. Now he's going into round 2. So now I should be in a good spot. The only thing that sucks is I lost all of my poison. That's and because Catalyst is an exhaust, I can't get that triple the poison back. Fortunately, Bouncing Flask is up, but still, that's only 16. But let's just pound these things out. I'm getting a nice assortment of 0-cost cards. This is a absolute fantastic turn. Double attacks next turn. 24 damage here. Sort of a risk-reward here. Do I do 20 damage in cards, or do I take the energy gain? In most cases, I like the card and the damage, but having the extra energy gain if I get a bad turn with a rough draw, I think this is a safer play because I have the health buffer that I need. It might be, I might outpace this 20 damage on the next turn because next turn it's dealing double damage. So having the extra energy for those attacks seems like a better one than what it would have been if I just had an extra card or two. So I need to do a discard. The only way I'm going to be able to discard is with all-out attack, unfortunately. So we're going to do Piercing Wail. That totally negates his turn. Alright, so I'm not going to risk losing this. I don't need the extra energy this turn. So we're going to play Strike and all-out attack. And that's a good enough turn for me. I got him totally blocked. Didn't lose out anything there. Okay, so he's at half health at this point here. Again, we can Poison Stab, we can outmaneuver, and we can do Prepare. And we have 4 total. I want to play Predator. Blade Dance is a little bit expensive. So we're going to get rid of Blade Dance and Parasite. Get some block from here with some Shiv, some Predator, Strike, and Strike. And he's essentially dead at this point. I don't think that there's any scenario where he comes out on top of this, just based on my health and the Lizard Tail and the poison that's coming at him. I find it hard to believe that he would be able to overcome me at this point with the energy that I got. So play my 0-cost cards. Neutralize may not even be necessary. It's such low damage that it might not be a smart play. Predator, I'll take that one. And then we'll just do the damage. We'll let him hit me because I got the vast majority of it blocked. And now that's about halfway there. He can't touch me at this point here, because on the start of his next turn, he is dead. So if this sort of put you on the fence in terms of using Snecko Eye, my recommendation is if you're going to use the Snecko Eye, don't build a deck with a bunch of 1-cost cards, because that totally has diminishing returns for Snecko Eye, because it takes the stuff that you can afford and it makes it stuff that you can't afford. So if you throw a bunch of those high-cost cards in like I did, there's a chance it could be 0, a chance it could be 1, which is ultimately cheaper. That's the goal that I was going for with this deck here. Not so much to pile on the poison or try to get everything killed on turn 1. But you certainly have to get lucky with this. You have to get Snecko Eye early enough in the run so that you know you can build a deck like that, because if it comes down to choosing this as like one of your last relics, you're almost never going to pick it because you likely have your deck already built. So if you're looking at building a Snecko deck, definitely give it a try, but don't just pick it for the sake of picking it. You want to make sure that you're picking high-powered cards that you wouldn't normally be able to afford in regular turns. And also, it's all about cycling through your deck early and often. You don't want to pick Snecko Eye with a Runic Pyramid where you never discard, because then you're going to get stuck with a bunch of high-cost cards that you can't play. Alright, so let's end this turn. We'll finish him off. There he's dead. And that is the Awakened one. I know a lot of people don't like to fight the Awakened one. I personally don't like to either. He has ended many good runs for me. In this case here, I got the better of him and didn't even need my Lizard Tail. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to leave those below. Otherwise, we'll see you again soon.
Thank you so much for watching this video and supporting my channel. If you like this video, please show your continued support by hitting that like button, and be sure to check out both my YouTube channels for new content all the time. And always remember, peace is a lie, there's only passion. We'll see you next time.